and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome, and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. All right. So when you come into this video, give me a Fonzie. Leave it in the comment section below and let me know how this general reading resonates with you. If you are not subscribed, hit that subscribe button and little notification bell so that you know when I post videos. All of that helps out this channel, and I am greatly appreciative of all of your love and support. I do read most of your comments. Some of them don't appear right away. I do read them when they do pop up. I want to thank you for all of your comments. I want to thank you for all of your subscribers, all of that. I'm very grateful for all of you. Yes, you can probably see orbs floating around. I have a bee out in my kitchen. I don't know how it got in my house. That's what I was out there doing before I decided to start doing your video. This is for the element of water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. And today is Friday. IF, whatever you want to say. I call it Friday. And we're going to pull a Divine Feminine Oracle card we do every Friday to get the best message, or to get a Divine Feminine message for you on Divine Feminine Day. All right. So if you're a viewer, please hit that thumbs up. If you're a hater, thanks for the view. All right. I appreciate it. So let's go ahead and pull a Divine Feminine Oracle card for the element of water, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and see who wants to come through and the message they want to give you for today. All right. Oh, beautiful. All righty. All right. So I am spiritually and financially abundant. I provide heaven and earth for myself. I have no clue how to pronounce this beautiful goddess, but it says, I am the mother of believers. So be aware of that. I don't know why I might like. Okay, so be aware of the belief thing. Look, see LIE, right? So be aware of that. We have Lilith underneath that, which come out through the for the air energy, which talks sexuality. And I have no clue how to pronounce this one. I'm at peace. When my mind is clear, the way is clear. So you're being asked to find peace. We have a mystic energy here. Six represents your psychic powers, your intuition. It can also represent a Pisces as well. So we have one goddess that come out for you water signs. You have been getting two for every sign, but you only got one. So I feel like this is very important. Our Lady of Guadalupe, the Empress of Protection. So water signs, you are absolutely, positively, divinely protected. For some of you, you may a star seed. Look at all the stars around her, right? Look, she's got her hands together, so she prays a lot. She knows how to pray to the divine. Look at all the roses, too. I just noticed that. Look at the roses in this card. It says, I am safe, divinely protected, and I am held in love at all times. So the roses to me absolutely mean love. But they're also red, which rules the root chakra, which allows you to feel safe and protected. You could have a mother figure watching over you who is also protecting you, because Empress there, right? So the Our Lady of Guadalupe is also referred to Mother Mary, for those of you who don't know that. All right. But we are going to read her. So she talks about providing heaven, so being connected to the seventh chakra, Christ consciousness, to your Earth Star chakra, which is in the bottom of your feet, making you feel secure, making you feel protected, making you feel part of the divine. Like you are part of the divine. You are a star seed, an empress, a divine feminine. Doesn't matter if you're male or female, because the feminine energy is non-gender. It's all about energy. It's who we are. We are supposed to be divine masculine and divine feminine. That's where that sacred union comes into play. All right. So, Our Lady of Guadalupe. I cannot tell. All right. So, number 30. So, that makes perfect sense with the Empress because the Empress is a number 3. 3-0 could be significant. Air sign had 1-3 in it and 1-2-3 in it. So I always recommend to each and every one of you guys to go watch all of the videos because I feel like there is a piece of information in each one of the videos that I do for everybody. There's just a little teeny tiny piece of information in them videos for everybody. 12 viewers. Come on, guys. Give me some funsies. All right. So number 3 does rule the Empress, the divine feminine. Venus. Venus rules Taurus and Libra. So there's earth and air, right? Air is the heaven, the higher up. Earth is the Virgo, the ground, the earth sign. It doesn't have to be, those signs are not even specific either. So let's go ahead and read here. So it says, Our Lady of Guadalupe is the emblazoned emblem of the uniquely powerful protection of the mother's love. Her image is believed to have miraculously appeared within the tilma or cloak of Saint Juan Diego. She appeared to him 4 times, the first of which was on December 9th, 1531. She spoke to Juan in his native language and asked him to build a church in her honor. They were standing on a something hill outside Mexico City where the Spanish had recently destroyed a temple of the mother goddess Tenianzin, an Aztec goddess of love. Juan Diego tried to convince the archbishop of the authenticity of the apparition, but to no avail. He asked Guadalupe to give him a sign that would help him convince the archbishop of her identity. She appeared to Juan a final time and told him to collect the Castilian roses, not native in Mexico, that were in bloom at the top of the Tepeyac hill. He gathered the roses in his cloak, and then they fell before the archbishop. They could both see the emblem of Our Lady of Guadalupe inscribed on the inside of his cloak. Her image on Juan Diego's cloak has become Mexico's most popular religious and cultural symbol. It hangs above the high altar in the Basilica of Guadalupe in Mexico City. The basilica is the most visited Catholic pilgrimage site in the world and the world's 3rd most visited sacred site. Its preservation and its mysterious creation have been a fascination of scholars and art historians for centuries. It seems to be defying the laws of nature both by not decaying the way a natural substance should and by having been created in what seems to be one fell swoop rather than with multiple brushstrokes. This now infamous image is worn as a symbol of protection from banners in the army during the Mexican War of Independence and on the backs of migrant workers to shield them from being whipped. The most modern t-shirt and tattoos to protect devout Catholics and gang members with the exceptional love of the divine feminine. So water signs, she come out today. What is outside of us is also within us. So as within, so without. Even if we have never experienced a mother's love, the true force of what loving protection exists within us. So we can give it to ourselves. When St. Juan Diego was concerned that the archbishop would not believe him and was racing to meet Our Lady of Guadalupe, she appeared suddenly and said the most beloved phrase in the apparition story, a phrase that is inscribed entrance of her basilica. No estoy yo, I don't know how, que soy tu madre. I am not here. I who am your mother. Okay? The energy of a mother's love can travel to meet you anywhere, whether within the world or within your heart. The message here is that she is here. You are mothered. But the message is also to ask for what you need. Saint Juan Diego asked our Mother Lady of Guadalupe for a son that proved her identity and existence. She gave him her image emblazoned inside his cloak, one that has been venerated and considered holy ever since because he asked for her assistance. When we are enrolled with free will, or we are ennobled with free will. The divine needs our request for assistance in order to enter our lives. That is the truth. All we need to do to assume this simplicity, the heart and the humility of a child, and ask for a sign that she is here. We will be met with more love than we could ever imagine. And love is always a greater and most powerful energy of protection. So, water signs, you have a divine mother figure who is protecting you. This person is a star being, they are a higher vibrational energy. So, this person's name could be Rose. They can have Rose in their name. They could have star in their name. For some of you out there, I feel like she has heard your prayer, but I feel like you need to ask for her divine assistance to heal and be at peace, to ask for a miracle. So you need to ask for a miracle. You need to ask this beautiful goddess to heal your body, right? For divine healing. Alrighty. So where are you at on your path, water signs? Where are you at on your path today? Our Lady of Guadalupe, I invoke your divine heavenly motherly presence into this reading for the element of water. I ask that you send love and light to every being and healing to every being out there who needs it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Where are you at on your journey, water signs? Journey by moonlight. You have to believe in the magic of this divine feminine. And open your heart. She is saying, my child. Look, she's looking up. Remember, she appeared to a child. Look, you can see it. See how she's looking over? The child's looking over, like looking up. Joy and delight. And I'm 73, so that could be significant. Somebody could be 73. Somebody could be born in 1973. Somebody could be 10 because we do have a child here. This person, this beautiful mother, this Empress of Protection could have showed up to somebody when they were 10 years old. You do not need to suffer to grow. You could grow leaps and bounds through joy. True happiness comes from following the dictates of your soul. Do what gives you joy. Celebrate. Have fun. Stop and embrace life for self and others. Say yes. Take steps today to expand your joy. You do not need to do it all at once. You do not need, but you do need to start. Your purpose in life to experience joy. Allow joy and ecstasy to flow through you wildly and freely. Share your love. Happiness spreads to others like wildfire and can help heal the world. So water signs, that's what you're here to do. And that is why you're so divinely protected. We're here to help heal the world. You are a star being, a star seed. Your prayers. See how they got that illumination in her solar plexus? The sacred traveler knows that it's not just about reaching the destination. It's about the joy of the journey. The traveler stops periodically to savor the simple pleasures of the voyage. If you do not follow your bliss now, when will you? If you've been waiting until circumstances are different before you experience true happiness, you may have to wait a long time. It's, it's simple. When you focus on the areas of your life that bring you joy, these areas will prosper. Once one of the fastest paths to happiness is through sharing and giving. So give of your heart and follow your bliss. Joy is your spiritual birthright. So joy, happiness, and love is your spiritual birthright. So whoever I'm talking to, right? I am spiritually and financially abundant. I am secure. See how she's got that red on? I am secure in my mother's love, in the embrace of protection. I am divinely protected. Okay. So, what is the water signs? What is your intuition telling you today? What is intuition telling you today? Water signs. To believe in the magic of healing, to believe in the magic of love. Something of journey by moonlight, maybe at night when you're sleeping. Somebody could be coming into your dreams, a mother, you could be meeting a mother figure in your dreams. Also too, this mother figure could be coming into your dreams and healing you at night. Somebody could have did some sort of elemental magic as well. And somebody is being protected from it. So it could be doing elemental magic every cycle. Yeah. All right. Take your time. Number 43. So 343 could be sent. I didn't even look at the number for joy and delight. Let's see what the number is. 73. 37343. So 777 could be significant. Yeah, listen to your heart. 444. You're definitely protected. Look at the lips. So you're being asked to listen to your heart. Your intuition is telling you to listen to your heart. Something about divine timing here. See the time? Right? So the moon in Sagittarius could be significant. Slow down. Take your time. There's no rush right now to make decisions. You can't fill your lives, let alone trust them. If you're overbooked, juggling too many things at one time, constantly playing catch up or racing around like crazy, being that hurried will not only dim your awareness to nothing more than a whirling gray fog of confusion. Fog. Look, go slow. Take your time. Somebody could have been doing beauty magic on you. because it's in reverse. Every moon cycle. I don't know why these cards are in reverse. I don't ever really have them in reverse. I don't use them in reverse, but for some reason, there they are. But you'll also miss the subtle intuitive guidance of your soul. The pace you're keeping is caused by the fear that there isn't enough time left. So cool it. When it comes to the soul, there is enough for everyone and everything, including time. You're being guided to allow time to work in your favor. Assume a more leisurely rhythm and trust in actually stretch time. The elements necessary for your success aren't fully present yet, but they're coming together behind the scenes. Wait a little longer until more become evident. You'll be glad you did. Trust your vibes to wait patiently for the right to make a decision, and don't let anyone pressure you to do otherwise. So your intuition may be telling you to wait a minute, right? Don't make a decision right now. You're being asked to wait a minute, and don't let anyone pressure you into making some sort of a decision. You're being asked to listen to your heart. Check in with your heart space. See the lips on your heart? Something about feeding your spirit. So you do have protection who is either feeding off of your spirit or feeding into your spirit. Some sort of magic, some sort of elemental magic could be feeding off of your spirit. See, look, right? Feeding into your heart space. See, look, the candles. So you could be lighting candles every moon cycle so that you don't trust your intuition. Look, 4447. 777 could be significant. What are you being asked to let go of? What is Our Lady of Guadalupe? What should the water sign let go of? Fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of change in your job, your health, or relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. Because you have a mother figure who is watching over you. Surrender, receiving, support of. Yep. I am held in love at all times. So allow yourself to be supported and loved by the universe at all times. So let go of any coldness that you may have with another person. Allow support of others in rather than trying to handle everything yourself. This can take the pressure off and simultaneously nurture you. Mm-hmm. So give me a little bit more about this magic. I want to know about this magic. Is it literally being casted, or is it just the magic of love? Queen of Cups. So this is really talking about a mother figure. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio coming through here. See the moon? 1, 2, 3. Something about threes. All right. And that makes sense because this card was a 30. So threes. 333, 444 can be significant. So the Queen is that nurturing energy, trusting that you're divinely protected, that you're safe and divinely protected. This is somebody who definitely loves. This is definitely a mother figure who definitely loves you. Somebody who's coming through here. Somebody who definitely connects to water. I don't know what she's got in her hand there. She's holding this in hand. I don't know what that is. So yeah, this definitely talks about the divine feminine because we're talking about 3. So you need to have faith, because that's what Our Lady of Guadalupe talks about, is faith. Have faith in what is happening, right? Open your heart. Take your time with your decisions. You need to feel secure in what your intuition is telling you, because the Queen of Cups is also somebody very intuitive, somebody who's very psychic, somebody who listens to their heart. Yeah. The villain is, oh yeah, look this. The villain is about to be exposed for the secrets. This is a hidden enemy that's about to be exposed. Pisces energy. Look, 2772 could be significant. A hidden enemy is about to be exposed here. You need to trust your intuition, trust your heart. This could be somebody who is secretly doing elemental magic on you. This is also somebody who likes to play the victim, somebody who's a manipulator. Seven of Cups. 777 is significant here. The Seven of Cups in reverse talks about illusions being broken. Somebody seeing through the illusion. Somebody coming into somebody's dreams. Somebody who's a master manipulator. Because the King of Wands is everybody who's a manipulator. Somebody who's very manipulative. Somebody who likes to abuse their psychic powers, their magical powers, to manipulate people. This is being exposed. Somebody's been doing elemental magic every moon cycle. Somebody who's abused their magic. Somebody who uses magic as a manipulation tool. All the time. Something about divine timing. See the different times? All the moon cycles at different times. This is somebody who's just waiting, right? Repeating this and waiting. Who is instilling fear within somebody's heart space. And then likes to play the victim. They're being exposed. This master manipulator is being exposed. They're learning a hard lesson too with the 72 energy, which adds up to a 9. They're learning a hard lesson. Why? Because they come up against a water sign who is a highly divinely protected star seed. Who is definitely spiritually abundant. Protected. Protected since they were a kid. Mm-hmm. It's a shame. All right. Show me what the spear is. 5 of Pentacles. Somebody fears this master manipulator right here was making somebody feel rejected. They were instilling fear in their heart, making them feel rejected. Look, we got the mother and the child. The mother and the child. Somebody was playing on somebody's inner child wounds, making them feel rejected, making them feel alienated. Again, this is a master manipulator. Pisces. Who been doing magic like clockwork, using elementals, Elemental magic. Water. Playing on somebody's inner child wounds, making them feel rejected, alienated, left out in the cold, outcasted, misunderstood. Playing on their fears, their spiritual health, their emotional health, relationships. Trying to block their forward movement. You can't make this stuff up. Like, you really can't. Take your time. What is this timing thing? Take your time. 7 of Cups. 777 coming through again. So you're being asked to take your time before you make a decision. Right? Because something is going to be made very, very clear to you. Something is going to be made very clear to you. So take your time before you make some sort of a decision. This is talking about the timing, right? The timing of the moon cycles and how this master manipulator has been casting illusions over you, playing on your emotional body, not wanting you to trust your intuition, right? Trying to get you to take the misstep off of your journey, trying to get you to make wrong decisions, trying to poison somebody's heart, doing magic on a regular basis. It's like on a time schedule. 7 days a week, right? Even though the cups represent months. For the last 5 years at least. The last 5 years at least. At the least. 5 years and 7 months. So before you make some sort of a decision, step back, listen to your heart, and take your time. Yeah. There's a lot of pain and suffering happening here. Somebody doesn't want somebody to work together with somebody here. Somebody feels heavily betrayed. There's definitely a lot of pain and suffering. Somebody could be in this fear, right? I don't want to work with somebody. I don't want somebody, to help me, right? 13, suffering slowly, very afraid. Look, 3 people, right? Waiting for some sort of an opportunity here, right? With the death card. Does not want to let go. Somebody does not want to let go of something. Somebody doesn't want to let go of these wounds. Somebody doesn't want somebody to listen to their heart. Could be 3 people, extended family, who does not want somebody to receive support, help, love. They don't want to let go of something, right? They feel like they have divine authority over somebody. So what they're doing is trying to make them feel as though they lost their divine authority. The King of Swords in reverse talks about getting the law involved, right? So they could have taken somebody to spiritual court. Yeah, they went spy, lying, gossiping, right? Gossiping, spying, lying. Something about fate, destiny, movement, travel, right? Something is unbalanced. So somebody doesn't want to receive somebody's support. They don't want to receive somebody's help because they're still like they're right, right? I'm always right. There's like no compromise here. Somebody's very rigid. They don't want to resolve some sort of a conflict. This is two people, right? Who are really pushing this fear upon somebody. Mm-hmm. Water signs. So we're talking about extended family members here. This also could be talking about a celebration, or in this case, a wake. So somebody could be trying to play mind games with somebody. Alrighty. Anything else you want? Tell the water signs about King of Pentacles. They made a bad investment, right? Somebody made a bad investment. Somebody made a bad investment to work with somebody who heavily betrayed them, backstabbed them, caused them a lot of pain and suffering. Somebody made a bad investment. I feel like this is somebody who's been doing this because somebody decided that they did not want to work with the other person, because they come to, like, they got the clarity that this person was doing magic behind their back, right? See how this person is doing behind somebody's back, betraying them. It's like somebody come in to make somebody feel safe so that they would open them up just to take that knife and stab them in the back. Because somebody didn't want to work with another person. Yep. So they felt that they had the authority to spy, lie, and gossip on somebody because of their destiny, because of what they're here to do. What's this bad investment? Show me this bad investment. Ten of Cups. So somebody made a bad investment to start a family with somebody. Or this could be a family member who says, I made a bad investment. Somebody could have got married and realized they made a mistake. Yeah. Somebody invested their time, love, and energy, and focus into some sort of plan. Now somebody is moving on to a state of calmer emotions, right? Somebody has to clean up their own damn mess for stabbing somebody in the back here. The Five of Swords talks about, see how this person is walking away with three of them swords, a lot of heartache, a lot of despair. This is that masculine coming through. I made a bad investment, right? When I gathered up a group of people to come up against, to backstab and betray, verbally attack, spy, lie, and gossip on a divine feminine who is going through a purification process at the time, trying to poison somebody, poison their emotions, poison their thoughts, right? Look, another 7, by attacking them verbally. At night or in the dark when the sun goes down. Mm-hmm. They planned this the whole time. They planned this. They planned to walk away, right? That was their plan. The plan was to walk away. and leave somebody to clean something up on their own. Somebody refused to change, though, right? Somebody who refused to change. I should have never got married. I made a bad investment, right? In a relationship, right? I should have, I made a bad investment by spread a lot of lies and rumors, telling somebody they didn't want to be with them. Now they're going through a lot of pain and suffering and, feeling rejected. 5 and a 3 and 8. 80. Mm-hmm. With a 10. Anything else? Tell me a little bit more about this bad investment with this relationship. Somebody lacks love. Somebody lacks empathy. This King of Pentacles. Investing with somebody's family or investing with a Queen of Cups. Somebody definitely lacks empathy. Somebody lacks love. This was a heartless individual who caused somebody a lot of pain and suffering. They invested with somebody's family to do some sort of magic, to be a master manipulator on a time schedule, to cast illusions so that they wouldn't trust their intuition because somebody didn't want to work with them. So they, oh, well, you don't want to work with me? Okay, so I'm going to cause you a lot of pain and suffering. I am going to do magic on a time schedule to make you feel like you're rejected, to keep you in this fear. So I'm going to invest my time and energy in triangulating you against your family because I'm heartless. I lack empathy. I don't want you to see something clearly here, right? I don't want you to see something clearly here. Pulling the mask over somebody's face, right? Look, Queen of Pentacles, somebody who's greedy. Queen of Swords, somebody who's a manipulator, right? Throwing a rock, hiding a hand. Look, their crystal ball is clouded. Now, they may want to ask for forgiveness, or this is talking about somebody who's not getting invited somewhere. Somebody who may want forgiveness, apologize. Look, the moon cycle. Aries. Right? This is the Emperor. Could be a father figure. Casting illusions. Working with the Pisces. Right? Trying to not wanting to make things clear, right? Not wanting to see their steps. Casting illusions. We have 3 people here, 4 people. King of Pentacles in reverse, a Queen of Pentacles in reverse, a Queen of Cups in the upright, and a Queen of Swords. All 4. 4 people. Actually, 7 people working together. The Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is very greedy, very self-centered, somebody who lacks empathy, somebody who is very ungrounded, very verbally manipulative. Somebody may want to come in, and they found it joy in hurting somebody. They found happiness in somebody's suffering, all because they didn't want to work with them. right? Master manipulator, the victim. Oh, I'm the victim, right? I'm the victim. Somebody didn't want to work with me, so I'm the victim. So because they don't want to work with me, I'm going to cause them a lot of pain and suffering. I'm going to invest in triangulating their family, turning them all against them by telling lies and telling them they don't love them. Page of Wands. Somebody's very immature, right? Somebody's very immature. But somebody's seen the light, right? Somebody's seen something very, very clearly here about the pain and suffering being sacrificed. Right? There we go with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords again. Somebody who lies through their freaking teeth. Who likes to hide the truth by casting illusions. Somebody's seen something in their dreams with the Queen of Cups here. Somebody's seen something in their dreams about their own family and what this family members were investing their time, energy in. Working together behind the scenes. They didn't want to see who all it was, the master manipulators. They're going to be revealed. The real villain is about to be exposed. Somebody's going to see the truth of this mastermind's plan. Yep, the mastermind's plan. Time, energy, and focus. Somebody did not want somebody to focus on what they were building. That somebody had a plan behind the scenes. That was a mastermind's plan. I'm telling you, they had a plan. This mistress who was going behind the scenes, abusing their power. They planned this. This hidden enemy was planned to go behind somebody's back and gossip. Mm-hmm. King of Wands or King of Cups. We have the King and the Queen coming through here. Try to knock somebody off of their pedestal. Right? To use their wounds against them. I'm telling you, somebody's magic backfired. Evil eye backfired. Spy line gossiping. Look at all the lies coming through. Lies. Trying to destiny swap. Block somebody's destiny. Block two people from coming together. So what did they do? Go behind somebody's back and told somebody, oh, you shouldn't invest in so-and-so, right? You shouldn't invest in so-and-so. You should get married to a greedy person. Working together. Cause somebody a lot of heartache, a lot of despair with their words. Stabbing somebody in the back. See the tears? The crows warned somebody here about this betrayal. That's why somebody didn't want to get together with somebody. Because somebody was spy lying, gossiping, trying to ruin somebody's reputation, a divine feminine's reputation. All right, that's enough. Because it's frustrating me. All right, I forgot to pull for the last reading. So what chakra does the water sign need to work on? Root chakra, smoky quartz, strength from the connection to the root of your being. So you need to use smoky quartz. This is a piece of smoky quartz. It comes in different shades. Give you the strength to connect to your root chakra so that you can feel safe and secure, so that you can feel safe and protected. Out of chaos creation. So this person created a lot of chaos. Tried to create a lot of chaos between you and other people so that they would not want to work with you, so that they would not want to collaborate, right? By backstabbing, betraying somebody, possibly even trying to get them to self-sabotage. Out of chaos comes creation. Amazonite, carnelian, peach moonstone, and red jasper. Cycles, yep. Cycles. That's the moon cycles, right? Every cycle. On a timely basis, they were doing magic. Root magic. To make somebody be in fear. Root chakra, red jasper, grounding. Sink your roots deep, connect to the heart of Mother Earth. So this is a master manipulator who is trying to create a lot of chaos in somebody's life. And they were finding it funny. They found joy and delight in some pain and suffering. They did it on a routine basis. They did it every moon cycle on a routine basis. Somebody invested a lot of time and energy in doing this. Because they didn't want them to feel loved and supported by the universe. They didn't want to let go, right? They thought that they were right. They thought that they were right in causing chaos and conflict in a relationship. They found joy in it, right? They found joy and delight in it. They thought it was funny. Abundance, citron. The world is abundant when you choose to see it that way. I am spiritually and financially abundant. Plexus. So this is a piece of citron. Final message, creativity. Use creativity to transform your pain into positivity. Throat chakra. They're literally attacking somebody's throat chakra too. Because they know that somebody's voice is a positive vibration from the universe. They know that their voice is a form of creativity. So, water signs, use Amazonite to transform your pain and suffering into positivity. Come into that sacred union with your masculine and feminine energy. You are definitely loved. You have divine love, divine protection. Have faith in your angels. And listen to your heart. Because I feel like this person, their magic is going to backfire. That's what I feel. Their magic is going to backfire because they had no reason to do this. You're seeing the signs, right? You need to trust them in your dreams. You can't make this stuff up. All right. Thank you for watching.